Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we're going to just check in real quick because I wanted to adjust some of the numbers for our first quarter budget. So this planner that I have here is the Erin Condren monthly budget. It's in the color blends way, and this is my 2023 budget planner. I always switch between this one and the plum paper monthly one, but I decided to continue on with the Erin Condren. So I have all of my budget spreads set up in the back for the 2023 budget year. I'm so excited for this year to see what progress we can make. All of these spreads I did already set up on camera with you guys, and those videos are, I'll try to remember to link them below, but there is 3 parts for all of them. And I went in depth for all of them if you're curious. For this year, we are going to be going to save. This year, 2023, we're going to try to just save as much as we can. And probably for year 2024, we're going to tackle our debt. But for this year, I just want to save. So for our goal this year, we're going to aim for the 3 months emergency fund. We're going to try to save $12,539.16 for our emergency fund. So yeah, but I did want to come on because I'm going to make some adjustments. When I did this first quarter budget, I didn't think I was going to be making any changes to this, but I'm realizing that I'm going to wait like right before the month, when the month starts, to fill this out with you guys for future quarters. Just for any changes. So this spread that I have right here is for the 2023 budget for January to March. This is just for the first quarter. I have it so you can do it for like the whole year or for like half of a year. I feel like my budget changes quite often, since doing it quarterly is a lot easier for me. I tried doing it like the whole year last year, but I think like the first couple months of the year, I had some like budget changes, and then the whole spread was no longer reasonable for me to be able to catch up. Anyway, that's a different story. Let's go ahead and just continue on with what we came here for. I have it for our general income. This is still the same. So for the first quarter will be 15,600. That is 5,200 a month times 3. Since it's for the first 3 months. So 5,200 is our budget every single month for January, February, and March. And then sinking funds and saving $50 a month for our long-term savings, still the same. But I do want to make some adjustments to these categories. I am actually going to change up our gas and our pups categories. It's still going to end up being the same, but I'm just shifting things around a little bit because the main reason is I want to make this our pups and baby category. So pups and baby, we're going to do $100 a month for this and $100 for gas a month. That's only because we don't really travel as much anymore. So 100 times 3 for January, February, March is 300. Same for pups. So the total is still 3,000. So I just wanted to shift the numbers a little bit. And the reason why is because our numbers every month don't change at all. So I just want this to kind of reflect our monthly budgets for January, February, and March. Once March is over for the month of April, we'll probably adjust things again. I actually want to change up all of these numbers down here. I should have waited to do this because our numbers just recently changed, but let's actually talk about it real quick. For internet for some reason is like, it went up by $10, and I don't know if it's just for 1 month or multiple months. Just because I want everything to be cohesive, I don't want to have internet still in fixed because I'm not sure if it's supposed to be $79.99 or $89.99 a month. So I'm just going to take it out entirely for fixed. Once I figure out what the exact number will be every single month from now on, when we do our second quarter budget again for April, May, June, I'll add it back over here. But for the first quarter, I'm just going to take that out and put it in the variable side. Now, because of that, means that this total down here is no longer that amount. All of these numbers combined now on this side for our fixed bills for the first quarter is going to be $8,130. And that is because for mortgage, our monthly mortgage is $2,222. That times 3. Student loans amount times 3. All of the amounts times 3 for the first quarter. Now for this side. Luckily, these stickers are removable because I'm going to have to peel this one up to shift it down to put the internet in. And for whatever reason, my fingers are so clammy right now, so oh boy. Okay, so I just wanted to extend those lines a little bit. I'm actually, because I'm like weird, I want the holder category to be at the bottom. So I'm just gonna erase that. Well, not really erase, but I'm gonna white it out. And then these are the numbers I want to change. And then this will change as well, this total. All right, so the reason why I want to change this is I actually finished my bills overview, and the amount is like, let me go to it, where is it? I wanted to just be sure because I realized that for gas, like towards the end of the year, for 2021 and 2022, this is when we moved into our home. So these are the only 2 years I'm really looking at. This year, majority of the year, we were still in an apartment. So those numbers are not quite reliable. But for 2021 and 2022, our gas was a lot like lower towards like kind of like the middle to end of the year, while the beginning, a lot of the months it went into like the 100s. I kind of want to change that, the amounts, because right now we have it for $70 a month. And if we look at previous years, like I don't want to be in a negative. So I'm actually going to bump it up to $100 a month for gas. And then also for electric. For electric, we had it for $110 a month. But for electric, for previous years, it was actually a lot lower, while the end of the year was a lot higher. Middle to end of the year was higher. So they're kind of like opposite. For this first quarter, for January, February, March, I'm going to bump up the gas amounts. Hopefully we don't get to 135 again, but I mean, we'll see. And then for electric, we're going to bump this down to 70, since it didn't even go over 70 for electric the first 3 months in the last couple years. I'm gonna just do that instead. I know like it's probably like a lot to be keeping record of like previous years, but it's really helpful for me to estimate kind of like what things are looking like and if something seems off from like the normal fluctuations. But let's go and adjust that real quick. So for gas, it's now going to be $100 a month that we're going to be estimating for, and that times 3 is $300 for gas. For electric, we're going to do $70 a month instead, so that times 3 is $210 for electric. And then we also talked about the internet, moving it over on this side. So internet. For internet, we're going to just guess $80. Oops. Well, $80 a month, but 80 times 3 is $240 a month. Now, you guys know I like my even numbers. So I want the estimated for this whole entire, all bills, to be $9,450. So that means our little holder category for the difference is going to be like $19.90 a month. So that times 3 is $59.70. So all of these fixed estimated amounts combined now equals to $1,349.70. Our total for fixed and our total for our variable bills now equals to, if we add them together, now equals to $9,450. We're still looking good. That means $9,450 plus our $300 for our monthly categories plus our 6 little sinky funds and ally savings is $3,150. That equals to the whole $15,600, which is our estimate. Since you guys know I'm going back to doing like the zero-based budgeting. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick check-in real quick, since like these numbers are off and I wanted to start off the year really good. And then for sinking funds, I'm going to fill in the sinking funds probably like later when we check in for the end of January. Since for this is also quarterly from January, February, March, I am going to fill it in for how much we spent for January, February, March for sinking funds. I was thinking of putting like slashes in here to do like what I added and what I spent. Blue, then red type of thing. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm still debating. I have time to debate because like I kind of want to see the pattern of how much I usually add and how much I spend. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Let's see. Maybe I'll do that, try it this month, and if I don't like it, I can change it for the next quarter. But that's just a thought that I wanted to add. I don't know. Maybe I will, but now that I think about it, if I thought about this earlier, I probably should have like gave myself more space so I can put the slashes in here, but it's a little too late now. We'll discuss when we do our first quarter closeout, our first quarter results. But that is actually going to be it for this because everything else is looking good. There's not really much else for me to talk to you guys about. The rest will really be in like the closeout and of course like the month by month. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I know it was really short, but I hope that you guys still enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much as always for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.